Greek, but I'm going to pick a different currency now. So 50 laps, we're going to start on the outside, which is really tough at this track. It's single groove, like I said earlier. So starting outside is not where you want to be. And try to jump down to the inside as quickly as possible. Oh, there we go. I actually got a pretty good start there.
Outside.
Jump past the 9. And I might be able to get the 14. Jump on the brakes. Roll it through the corner, feathering the throttle, and get a run off. And that should be a second spot that I've gained here. Right with the 13. Gonna just try to ride now and see if we can get some more spots. There we go, he's loose. But I wouldn't have enough momentum to capitalize on that mistake. Whenever he rolls a little high like that there, that's another opportunity. This guy is the second to lowest I rating in the race, so if I work him over, I should be able to get that spot. There we go. He just caught the wall. That's going to give me exactly the opening that I needed. There we go. Outside, I should be able to get him going into the next corner.
Still outside.
All right. That's a pretty good start to this race.
20.1.
Gained 3 spots from our starting position already. That's a very strong start. 2 more spots and I get that top 5. Wow, the 4 car is a yellow bumper. That's kind of humbling for me, considering that I've been an A-class driver for a while. Whenever I see someone with a higher I rating than me but a lower license, you always feel like that the A-class guys, you should have a better I rating than some of those guys. But some of those guys who are really fast are not always the cleanest drivers. So the way that they've got the safety rating system worked out, you can definitely hurt yourself with rough driving. So here we go, we're running 7th, trying to gain on the 1 car, Carl Shed. I've raced with him before, he's pretty good. I've also raced with Hemi and Alec's up there in 4th. He's a friend of the stream, friend of the channel. Uh-oh, up high. So this would be a pretty good race here. Looks like they're... Oh!
Outside.
Whoa!
Still out there?
Didn't think I left Leighton that much room on the outside. Managed to take it out there, so that's good. Held him off. 1 car's running all the way down in the flat coming off of these corners. I'm not sure that I want to do that. And I don't know, I mean, it's working for him, but it doesn't seem like... It's not like he's gaining a ton of time doing it.
Inside, 20.015. Still there. Clear.
Leighton's getting really aggressive on me here. Now he's got the inside.
Still there.
He's going to get that spot.
Still there.
He'll get it next corner. I'm actually just going to roll out and give it to him and make sure that I don't give the outside up, or the inside up to the next guy. Going to have to really race him to beat him off this corner here.
Still there.
My goodness. He was able to drive it down in there. All right. Props to the 9 car for going up there and taking that.
27.34.
Let's see if I can work that apron a little bit. Some guys are definitely having success with that. I don't know if that's easier or harder on the tires. It seems like it's a little bit easier maybe. They seem to be crying a little bit less when I do it that way. Having trouble getting the drive off that I need right now. Come on, turn. There we go. So we fell back to 9th.
20.0.
Feeling a lot less confident about my top 5 hopes after getting repassed by the 9 for sure. I'm not surprised Leighton was able to get better by me. He's been someone that I've raced against ever since I started, and he's always been better than me, particularly on the short tracks. I can race with him every once in a while, but I don't tend to beat him straight up pretty much ever. So I'm just going to kind of see if I can learn something. Seems like I can hang right with these guys.
20.15.
If I can get that inside, I'll definitely try to take the spot back from Tyler, though. Love to get a few more. This is what I mean, though. Once we get strung out, everyone runs so even that, you know, that track position that you get from qualifying is so key. It's just so difficult to pass. And even when people run different lines, there's not a lot of difference in lap time between any of us in this chain right here. The margins are holding it about the same. So it's really tough. I'm just playing around a little bit with different lines and trying to see if I can find something that works to maybe get back to Tyler's bumper and try to do something with him. Make a little bit of a run here. Coming off the corner. It's like even right down the straightaway. I'm gaining just a little bit on corner entry. And then I lost it going off the corner there. Now the 1 car has worked to the inside of the 6 up in front, which is always an opportunity to potentially gain both time and spots. The longer that they run side by side, they're really going to slow each other down. And that's allowed the 2 to close right up on the back of them as well. That's why sometimes, you know, if you've got a gap, once the guy gets the position, it's really hard to fight them off on the outside here. You just don't get the run off the corner that you need. And if you fight them too hard on that outside, you will allow the guy behind you to catch you, and you might lose 2 spots or more instead of 1. And sure enough, you know, now the 2 and the 1 are going to fight, and that's brought myself and the 9 right up to the bumper of the 6 in this whole battle right here. Just going to try to do, you know, I need to get to where I can get to the inside of him and just try to do something. I think if I get to the inside, I'll be able to clear him. But it's so tough to gain that last 10th that I need. Oh, there we go. He's loose. He saved it.
Still there.
And I messed up that opportunity.
Still there, quarter inside.
Gonna get a run off though. There we go. Not the most orthodox pass ever, but that works.
Just past halfway.
Oh, and the 6 is scorching his tires too.
20.674.
Did Leighton get by the 1? He did. So that's 5th right there, the 2 car, who ran me down and was able to get by me pretty cleanly. And he's gone and passed a couple of other guys in front of me too. I mean, that's where I need to get. Leighton is one of the best short track drivers that I've seen run this series. He's always, you know, if he qualifies well, challenging for wins. This one, for whatever reason, he did not have a good qualifying effort. But really, without the help of any wrecks, he's raced his way from dead last on the field up to 5th place, which is pretty impressive. And some of it's just consistency. I know that I'm not running the most consistent line, so I'll gain a 10th one corner and then lose it back on the next. Trying to get up to the 6 so that if the 6 makes another mistake, then I'll be able to capitalize on it and pass him the way that I did with the 9. It looks like the 1's tires have kind of fallen off. For whatever reason, he's not able to pull away from the 6, and the 2 is pulling away from him. So, you know, still looking at a potential couple more spots maybe that I could gain. The top 5 is going to be tough without some help, with only 20 laps to go.
20 laps to go right now.
But, you know, I'm going to dig for it and see what we can get. I haven't abused my tires too much, so I might have a little bit of something left to fight these guys. We'll see. Hey Chad, how's it going, man?
20.1.
So here we go. I got that right, yeah. Sorry, I can't look at chat too much. This track's so short that the corners come up. I don't get a lot of time on the straightaway to glance over and check chat. The next race at California, or at Auto Club Speedway, is going to be
20.2.
a lot easier to do that. This one's going to be over quick though, and then I'll be able to converse with you guys, because we're coming. You know, these laps go by really quick, 20 seconds a lap, which means that this race is going to be done in
20.2.
5 minutes. Click off 3 laps every minute. So, yeah, it's got about 5 minutes left. Come on. I've lost a little bit of time. I need to get back on it.
20.4.
6 has opened up a 1 second lead on me. Leighton's going for 4th place. I'm going to have to watch from his onboard at some point, because
20.291.
it's just whatever he's doing, that's how I want to be able to drive these tracks. That's really impressive. That guy's going to pit road. It's too bad. This race did not go well.
20.34.
6 is all over the 1's bumper. The 1 with that line that he's driving right now is not leaving anything open. See the 6 getting down and using the apron going into 3 and 4. That didn't seem to work.
20.2.
It didn't hurt him too badly either. Now he's really slipping out of the line. It looks like he's overdriving the car a little bit, trying to find something that maybe just isn't there. Hopefully he's run off his tires and we might be able to get that 7th spot, which is where iRacing says that's where we should finish based on my iRatings. So I'm going to try to pick up that spot there, and who knows, maybe a couple more. Going to see what happens as these guys battle. Leighton just took 4th place from the 4 car. That's Hemi P up there. And the 1 car now has driven away completely from the 6. I think that the 6 used up his tires while he was trying to make something happen with the 1. And now he is, you know, he's losing it up off the corners. He's not doing the same consistent run that he was doing. I'm going to try to, as much as I can, put a little pressure on him here. Getting that rearview mirror, getting his head, and make him think about me more than he's thinking about the car in front of him. Try to get that 1 last spot before this thing ends. Got about 8 laps to do it. And I'm digging. I mean, I'm closing it down. It's just, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything with him once I get to him, if I get to him. Down into turn 3. Rolls up on the gas. Right out to the wall. That lap, I think we stayed about even.
1.
This is where I've been cutting the corner exit there. That time I think I did a little bit too much and I lost some time coming off the corner. Right back down to the inside, holding a decent line off. I've got the 9 to worry about too. He's still right in my bumper, but I'm eyes out the windshield. Looking at the 6, trying to gain anything that I can. I'm not close enough to be putting pressure on him yet, but a little bit more and I might get there. 5 laps to go.
3, 4, 9, 5 to go this time.
I don't know. I think I may have burned my stuff up now. Hopefully not. Just get one last run at him here.
20.273.
So hard to get the power down in this car. Tires are old and worn out now. They're hot. A lot of the grip's gone out of them.
20.3.
But we're, at least we're on equal footing in regards to that. We're all on the same 46 lap, 47 lap old tires. We're going to complete 48. This is going to be 2 to go. Send it in deep. He sent it in deep too. That might help me get to him.
Coming to the white flag this time.
Last lap. I'm not going to dive bomb it in on him.
20.3.
All right, here we go. Get a run off the corner. Not what I needed. Just not enough today.
Good job, Dustin. I'm glad you got that.
That's a good race, guys.
Yeah, that was fun, Chris. You were definitely faster, man.
Whew, that was fun.
Took the line. I was waiting for you.
So, hope you guys enjoyed it.
That
That was a pretty good race.
Good clean race.
It was good, clean. Probably, didn't get the finish that I was hoping for, but I'm not unhappy with how I ran there. Did 50 clean laps, pretty solid, and didn't hit anything, so that's always good.
Hey, if you crew guys,
hope you guys are enjoying it.
Just take those dump cans right over by the height 6 over there, okay?
And
Cool.
we're moving on to Auto Club Speedway. Let's see. Dustin, congrats, man. That was a great win. Nice job.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. It means a lot.
Okay. So here we go. Let's take a look at the stats. I think we should gain a little bit of SR and lose a little bit of I rating. Yeah, -6 on the I rating, so holding pretty steady. And plus 0.23 safety rating. So now